Welcome back to Daily Portal. Now, one of the most exciting games that is coming out this week, in my opinion, the Dark Pictures Anthology Devil in Me is coming, which is the fourth in the series of Dark Pictures Anthology. And I am very much looking forward to this. It comes out on Friday, and we've got an exclusive interview now with gaming director at Supermassive Games, Tom Heaton, on the show with me. How are you, Tom? You good?
I'm good, thanks, yep.
Good stuff. So tell us a little bit about The Devil in Me. I mean, how is this game going to kind of tie into the overall anthology? Obviously, it's the fourth game in the series, which is really exciting.
Yeah, it's the fourth game, it's the season one finale, and each of the games, it's an anthology, so each of the games have separate storylines and separate casts. This one is about a group of documentary filmmakers who are making a documentary about the American serial killer H.H. Holmes, who's a real-life historical figure. And they get lured to a hotel, which is a replica of a hotel that Holmes built and where lots and lots of murders were done. They're lured there, they're trapped in, they find themselves having to do lots of kind of traps and tests and really fighting for their lives. And the question is, can they make it out alive?
Ooh, already that's a bit of a teaser and a half into it. That sounds good. I mean, I was having a look at the trailer and sort of the gameplay features, because there's a few new gameplay features, a few more puzzles and a few more different things you have to overcome. So can you tell us a little bit about some of the new features in the game?
Yeah, the stacks of new features. So the first is we've really taken a look at how we do exploration in the game. We've always made these really creepy, intense, scary environments. We know players love to explore them and to find things and to try and help themselves get through the night. But we've added a whole new suite of exploration actions that players can do. So they can climb and jump, they can crouch and crawl, they can squeeze through gaps, they can shimmy over ledges, balance across things. Really to try and fully explore these maps. It's allowed our level designers to create more intricate levels, to hide more secrets, to set little challenges and things like that. So the whole of exploration is much more active for the player. They have to do loads more. Secondly, we've added a very simple inventory to the game. So each of the characters has tools that they can use. Often they're tools associated with their role in the film production company. So, for example, Erin has this directional microphone she can use, and she can kind of hear through walls and hear sounds and things like that. Mark has a camera and so on. So they have these tools that they can use, and tools can be upgraded. They can be lost sometimes. You can find more tools, and having them at certain points of the game is really critical for survival. The inventory is pretty simple. It's not complex, but it's another layer of gameplay. And then finally, as you said, we've got a lot more puzzles. H.H. Holmes was a killer that liked to kind of taunt and confuse his victims. So puzzles are a really good fit here. Players will have to get scratching their heads to find out the solutions. They're not super difficult. It's not a puzzle game. It's still very much horror adventure, but yeah, it's another thing to do.
It sounds like the pressure's going to be on, because sometimes pressing those buttons at the right time, it gets me in. I love it though, I do love it. And is the story going to differ at all by playing multiplayer versus solo, or is it going to be pretty similar throughout?
Well, the story will be different every time anyone plays, because the player makes choices and the choices change the narrative. And it really gets intricate, does the story and the amount that you can change. Multiplayer, we've got two multiplayer modes. We've got our online co-op mode, shared story we call that you can play with a friend and you're both in the environment at the same time and you're both playing different versions of the story. And we've got our couch co-op mode, which is called Movie Night, where you get a group of friends together and you all sit down, get some beers in or whatever, and play the game. And yes, certainly in shared story that can unlock new scenes and things you wouldn't have seen in the main game. But either way, whichever way you choose to play on your own or with your friends or just in the shared story, you'll always get a good story and you'll always get a story that's unique to your playthrough.
I love that. I mean, I've played across seas with my sister in Canada before, and we're trying to save everybody, and she slips up, and I'm like, the character's gone. Such a shame. But what I love as well is, like, throughout the game, you find little Easter eggs sometimes into like trailers for the next game, or trailers looking back at the previous games and things like that. So are there going to be a few Easter eggs scattered around in these games?
Of course, yeah, we always do that, and in a way, we're doing it more than ever. We're looking back to previous games and little kind of hints and Easter eggs that link back to those. We're looking forward and putting Easter eggs that tease content from future games. We know that fans love it. We know that fans love to try and work out what's coming next and the secrets of those games. So yeah, we definitely enjoy watching them piece that all together.
Absolutely, yeah, because I love the House of Ashes little tie into Little Hope in that one as well. That was a nice little show in there.
Yeah.
Some of the worlds kind of collide and things like that. So in terms of like, so this, you said it's the end of season 1. So season 2, is that going to be something that's coming out sort of in the next couple of years?
I can't say much about season 2, except that it's definitely coming. We're very excited for it, and we've got multiple games from it in production right now at various different stages of production. It's not something I can talk about in detail, obviously, because at the moment it's all under wraps, but it's coming and it's going to be brilliant.
Brilliant. Well, Tom, thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely wicked to have you. And I'm very, very excited to play this on Friday. I'm definitely got it on my pre-orders, so I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.